Wow. Okay, I had a feeling the Jays would win this game just by the looks of the pitching matchup. But I did not expect a 17-2 clobbering of the Cincinnati Reds. And you know, this had a little bit of everything. Cincinnati didn't play a great game either. Booting the ball, you know, balls popping out of their glove, you know, runner interference. You know, it's just a mix of everything. But the Jays made them pay. And the Jays had 23 hits, a season high in runs and hits. Now, the season high in runs was at 13. They added 4 more to that. So let's break this one down. Top of the first. You know, things get scary early, right? You know, Adam Duvall singles to center. Jays down 1-0. This is gonna be a tough one. Not really. Bottom of the second, Russell Martin, opposite field. Looks like it was going to be a fly out, a deep fly out, and just kept carrying and carrying. Gone, 2-1, and that scores Justin Smoak, 2-1 Jays at that point. We go to the third inning. Justin Smoak grounds out to the first baseman, and that scores a run, and that makes it 3-1 Jays. Bases get loaded. Troy Tulowitzki up. Why not? Troy Tulowitzki just crushes one deep to left. Grand slam for Troy Tulowitzki. 7-1 Jays. Oh, and we aren't even close to being done that yet. I mean, you guys know that, right? Then Justin Smoak comes up in the fourth inning with a couple runners on, and he takes a 2-0 pitch. And, you know, I'm going to say drilled it, but that's not even close to what he did with that ball. That ball got out in about, I don't know, 3-4 seconds. That thing is out of the park. He just destroyed that pitch on a line over the fence, or over the, out of the park, I guess you want to call it. And it's 10-1 Jays. Let's keep it coming. On a base, Kevin Pillar, on first base, Devin Travis, or I don't even know. See, there's so many runs, I don't even remember what happened, but I remember it was a balk by the pitcher. And Devin Travis scores on the play, and I think it was 11-1 at the time. See, this is nuts. Then Josh Donaldson grounds out. Oh, that scores another run. It's 12-1 Jays. Kendrys Morales singles to center. Pillar scores, and it's 13-1 Blue Jays. And then we get to the sixth inning. Duvall hits a home run. Ooh, it's all right, calm down. They're coming back 13-2. Okay, not a chance. Russell Martin doubles to left. Morales scores 14-1. Devin Travis singles. Russell Martin comes around to score. I think it was 15-1 at the time. Then Ryan Goins singles to center. 16-1 Jays. And Devin Travis singles again. 17-2. I messed up their runs, but I mean, really, what does it matter? 17-2 final. Now, let's break down the hits and who did what. Kevin Pillar, 0 for 6. Very interesting. Scored a run, but that was, when he got in that run down and the interference, he ended up scoring at some point there. Great thing there. Josh Donaldson 1 for 4 with an RBI. Jose Bautista was 2 for 3, scored a couple runs. Kendrys Morales had a big night. He was 3 for 4 with an RBI, and he scored 4 runs. Justin Smoak, this guy has been unbelievable all year long. He was 3 for 5 with 4 RBIs. He scored 3 runs. Let's keep it going, I guess. Russell Martin was 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. He scored 3 runs and had the home run. Troy Tulowitzki, 2 for 5, obviously with the grand slam with 4 RBIs, and he scored a run on the grand slam. Ryan Goins comes in to pinch hit, and he gets an RBI single. Devin Travis, 4 for 6 in this game. He had 2 RBIs and a run scored. Ezekiel Carrera, he was struggling for a little while. He comes in, goes 4 for 5, and he scores a run as well. That was fun. We have not had a lot of those games this season, but being able to watch a 17-2 game after you lose 3-1, we said, all right, Jays lost a game. How do they bounce back? Well, they bounced back with absolutely taking the Cincinnati Reds to town. And my goodness, it was great. Marcus Stroman was on the mound for the Jays. I mean, we completely forget about that, right? He went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits. He was very, very good. Gave up 2 runs, didn't walk a batter, struck out 5 guys. He was great. 2 of those 5 hits were in the first inning, right? So don't worry about that. He had a great outing. Dominic Leone came out in the 7th and 8th. He did his job, 2 innings of work, no hits, got a strikeout, walked the guy, no problem. And J.P. Howell, I had a feeling you were going to see J.P. Howell in this game. Yes, he pitched yesterday, but he's a guy that needs some innings, needs to get some consistency, because having him out of the bullpen as a lefty-lefty specialist with Aaron Loup, the way Aaron Loup is pitching, that would be nice to have 2 very good lefties in the bullpen, and he was fine again today. Pitching inning, gave up a single, struck out a guy. There you go, 2 back-to-back good innings for J.P. Howell. And I don't know what else to say. The Jays absolutely just manhandled the Cincinnati Reds. The Jays didn't score in 2 innings. The first inning and the 6th inning. Let's break it down. Two runs in the 2nd inning. 5 runs in the 3rd inning, obviously with the grand slam by Tulowitzki. 3 runs in the 4th. 3 runs in the 5th. None in the 6th. 2 in the 7th and 2 in the 8th. And this was just an onslaught of craziness. You know, I knew coming into the game, their pitcher, Manila, was not a great pitcher, and he walked a lot of guys. We heard that early in the game, that this guy was a guy who was going to walk batters. Well, he did walk 5 guys in 2 and a 3rd innings, and with the Jays being the Jays and being very patient, I had a feeling this was going to be a fun one. He also gave up 3 hits, 6 runs. 4 of those 6 runs were the grand slam. He didn't technically give up the grand slam, but 3 of those 4 runs are his. So, and then you get Stevenson coming in. I mean, in 2 innings, he gave up 10 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned. Then you get Buchanan, something like that. 3 2/3. He gave up 10 hits and 4 runs. The Jays just had their hitting shoes on today. And you know what? This was great to see. This was a whole bunch of great stuff. You get a great start from Stroman. The bullpen, when needed, you know, you get 2 guys come out of the pen, and they do their job. They do a great job. And you see guys like Bautista hit the ball hard. Morales hit the ball hard. Donaldson got a 1 for 4 with a run scored. He looked good. And, you know, you get Tulowitzki, obviously 2 for 5 with the home run. Russell Martin, he's fairly recent coming off the DL. He was dynamite in this one. And, oh, yeah, J.A Happ's on the mound tomorrow. He's off the DL. Great news there. Just constant great news and great baseball we're watching right now. And it sounds like Lariano, after his dynamite performance last night for AAA Buffalo, looks like he's going to be pitching on the weekend, maybe Friday or something like that against the New York Yankees. This is fun. This is what I like to see. And with this win, the Jays, again, they answer their loss yesterday and get the win. They're now 3 games under 500. Listen to this. Yankees lose. I mean, they played the Orioles and the Orioles won, but the Orioles have been playing so bad. Fine, I'm okay with them winning a game. But the Yankees lost. The Red Sox lost. The Rays lost. 3 of the 4 teams, other than yourself, in the division lost. And we won. That's great. But I'm not going to look how many games back. I'm not going to look at any of that kind of stuff, because we got to focus on ourselves and worry about the Blue Jays baseball. All right? Tomorrow, as we know, J.A Happ is going to be on the mound against Asher. I'm not going to pronounce his name. Apparently, he's a former Blue Jays prospect, first-round pick, actually, traded to the Astros for the J.A Happ trade, the original Happ trade. So that's pretty crazy to see him up here. He's going to be facing his drafted ball club. It's going to be kind of crazy to see that. He's only pitched 4 innings in the big leagues, so this is going to be I think it's his first start in the bigs. So this is going to be very fun. J.A Happ returning for the Jays, and let's see if the Jays can keep their hitting shoes on. That'd be nice. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. I probably missed some things, but my goodness, there's just so much. All right, hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video, and man, if you enjoyed this game, smack that like button, because I know I did. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of the game. Who were you impressed with in this one? Were you just impressed with the whole lineup at least? You know, what'd you think of Stroman's outing? Just let me know everything about this game, you guys, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night as the Jays look to win the series and win back-to-back games, start another win streak. J.A Happ, first start since, I don't know when the heck the last time he pitched was, but his first start from coming off the DL. It's going to be exciting. Let's win this series. That would be nice. Talk to you guys then.